The devil is using letters here instead of actually going to people directly. Maybe it also has to do with the king left to war, and the people that are left behind are especially vulnerable. The woman has a child now, and it's the old his mother, his old aged
Mhm.
mother that are left behind. So that emphasizes their vulnerability. Maybe that's how the devil is able to get in or something.
Mhm.
Or maybe the fact that the servant fell asleep, whereas in the beginning of the story, when she is able to repulse the devil, it it has showed that she has basically worked hard to be pious and pray and keep herself clean. Whereas the servant instead is more like he stops doing his job and he falls asleep. He's not
Mhm.
vigilant. So I think this story is overtly moral, obviously, and maybe that's also it's the behavior of the characters is more less sort of portrayed naturally and more yeah, it's explicitly moralizing their behavior. Like the messenger is wrong and
Mhm.
causes an immense amount of trouble and suffering uh,
Mhm.
from falling asleep.
Mhm.
And is he the only character who has done
Mhm.
wrong? No, there's the her father at the beginning.
Mhm. Yeah, I just thought about this apple tree probably stood for the tree of knowledge or something.
Mm.
Knowledge and I mean, because he like probably wanted like status and maybe power with wealth. Uh, that
Yeah, and he's willing to
yeah,
get to lose his knowledge. What do you mean knowledge? Knowledge of good and evil, so conscience. He's willing to lose his conscience in order to gain the world.
yeah, and he seems to care more about his well-being when the devil's threatening him. Uh,
Yeah.
uh,
Although that might have more to do with the daughter's piety, because it ends up that she doesn't have to die. But of course, he could have given up himself. It's obvious that he could have given up himself when she's threatened.
yeah.
The devil does give him that option. But yeah, he's always wanting to sacrifice something else, the tree or the daughter, for himself or his his riches. So yeah, he's caring less about moral goods and more about physical goods, riches, or his bodily integrity. And the girl gives up her bodily integrity to keep her moral good. And then even when she's sick, sort of forlorn and starving in the world, when she's granted access to the king's pasture, as it was the orchard, she only takes one pear. She only takes just what she needs. Whereas the father, when he is given the riches, he is given it way in abundance. Like the mother, I mean, his wife talks about how it's not only, and this is why I interjected when you said this, it's not only one chest, it's like many chests overflowing. It's like there's wealth everywhere. There's way too much. Yeah.